Whoa! What if I told you, boys, that in just 7 days, you can build a very real and tangible side hustle that can make you your first dollar in just that 7 days? You'd probably say, well, I've heard that before, and the last guy who said it to me was on a paid ad on Instagram trying to get me to buy his $200 PDF. I'm not asking you for anything. This is a free YouTube video, and I believe that if you just take this 7-step system and use some of the business models which I'm about to share with you, you can start making money online straight away. Before we can start building our business, well, we first have to know what actually is the business. What are we going to be working on? So your first step here is going to be to pick your business model. I would highly recommend you go purely digital. That'll give you the location freedom to be able to go anywhere you want, and that's why I'm able to be sitting here in front of you now in Bangkok recording this YouTube video as opposed to being in Australia and still working in a supermarket having a miserable time. So if you're going digital, here are the top 3 I think you should consider. Firstly is digital products. That is a massive industry and encompasses so many different things. That can be something as simple as ebooks. You can be selling templates for people. You can sell guides for people. You can create blogs to sell these. You can create content, which I think is the best thing to do. And that's going to be another step in our progress, teaching you how to make the content, which is actually going to want to get people to buy from you, because that is much easier said than done. So anything that's online and is a product, you can create it, you can sell it. You can create a meme t-shirt for whatever is trending right now. You can go to a print-on-demand store and make a funny t-shirt about a popular video game, a popular meme. You can make content for it and you're getting paid straight away. Secondly, and this is what I do at the moment, affiliate marketing. Again, it's an extraordinarily big industry and it is encompassed by so many things. Affiliate marketing is as simple as this. Someone else has a product or someone else has a service or something they want to sell and we market it for them. If we sell anything that they've got, we get paid a percentage of that sale. So if I sell something for $100, maybe I get $15, $20 commission. It's as simple as that. Anything they want to sell, we can sell for them. We take money off the top, and that's how we make our profit. I like this because there's no warehousing, there's no inventory, there's no mucking about with all the elements of a business. They get to look after that. That's not for us to worry about. I don't like logistics, I don't like headaches, and so this is the path I chose to take, and now all I have to think about is, okay, how can I sell this to people? How can I get some money flowing in? And the third one, which I would recommend for you, if you already have a skill which you can use online, is freelancing. Video editing, thumbnail creation, writing, copywriting, design, any skill you already have, you can start freelancing for. And this, if you have a skill, is the quickest method to go from first setting up your page to getting your first money coming in, because you've already done that harder learning process. All you need to do is market yourself to potential clients and you can be making your first money virtually overnight. Many more options out there, but these are the 3 that I'd recommend for beginners who are trying to get their first dollars coming in quickly. Moving on to point 2 is we have to actually validate our product and our service. I'm going to talk through the rest of these points, assuming that we're going into this doing affiliate marketing or digital marketing for your own product, but you can still use these points for many, many other online businesses, including freelancing. When I say validate quickly, is we need to be finding people who are already paying for the things that we want. Think of it as a stream of money. If there's money already flowing, all we need to do is walk up when you find a good place on the riverbank where we can reach down and scoop the money out. If the stream is dry, if there's barely a trickle of money flowing through it, it doesn't matter how big your scooper is or how good your strategy is, there is a very finite amount of water you can take from that stream and everybody else has probably already got it. So we have to know that there are already buyers for our product. We're not going to try and invent something crazy new now. We're just going to go where the money is and take some out and stick it in our pockets. So go check marketplaces, go check TikTok Shop, go check Amazon, see what's selling. There are so many data websites out there now which you can use to filter things. You can see what's hot, what's making big commissions, what's doing this, what's good, what's bad. I would recommend you sign up for one of those straight away, even if there's a monthly fee involved, because it will save you so much pain and wasted effort by operating from that data-driven perspective straight away. And if you're a freelancer, well, you go to those freelance platforms like Fiverr and see what other people are doing, how they're set up, and is there actually a demand for the work they're doing. No demand, no business. Make sure the river is flowing with money, my brothers. So we know there's a genuine demand for our product or our service, and our third step is going to be go ahead and set up the system. This is going to be the quickest point in the video. One offer, one platform, one link. Don't diversify. We don't want to be spending our days going, let's try 20 different things here, 20 different things there. We're not going to scatter. We're just going to focus on clarity. When we're setting this up, there are so many different tools we can use. For design, you can use Canva. For your links, you can use Linktree. You can use Google Docs for tracking all your numbers, etc. It's really just as simple as that. Please do not overcomplicate your system. We're just going to pick one thing that we previously validated and we know works. So we know that if we can't make some money with this, we're just going to be wasting our time on other things. Stick with the best possible product you can find until you master it, then think about diversifying, but not 1 second before. Moving on from that. Point 4 is we're going to start creating our content. We're going to start creating the thing which brings in the eyes and then gets that river of money pumping. What I want you to do, record 3 hooks, make 3 pieces of content, and repeat that daily. You need to make sure you have a very, very strong hook, because think if you go onto TikTok now and you're looking at people doing TikTok shop, if they do not give you a reason to watch in the first 0.5 of a second, that's how fast I will scroll away if I don't feel like there's a good reason for me to watch. Your video is going to go down the trash because people are being bombarded with sales all day, every day. It's completely unavoidable. So if you go in there with some cookie cutter sales plan, it's not going to work. You have to start doing some research into hooks, why they work, and why they will work for you. That's your homework assignment. When you're selling to people, we have to focus on the benefits, not the features of the product. Get a notepad and pen out and write down everything that I'm about to say to you. I'm going to give you the complete list of reasons why people actually buy. Are you ready? You paying attention? Let's begin. Pain or desire. If the product is something which helps them get away from a pain point in their life, they're going to want it. The stronger the pain point, the more they want it. If they feel like they're ugly, the more the product is going to make them feel beautiful, the more it's going to address their pain, the more they want it. Desire. What's something they want? How badly do they want it? Will this product give them that thing? If the answer is yes, if they feel like the answer is yes, they're going to go ahead and want to buy that product. Perceived value must be higher than the price. If we look at a product and we say, okay, this to me is worth about XYZ dollars, but the price tag is less than half of that. That's a crazy deal. I must go purchase it. That again is another good reason to sell. Be very careful doing this. If you go and you want to buy an accessory for your phone, you want to buy a new case, are you going to go to the absolute cheapest Chinese stand in the mall and buy a phone case? Or are you going to go more for a mid-range one because it must be better quality? So yes, we want to create that perceived value to be as high as possible, but we're not going to do that by just dropping down the price to low margins. That will actually lead to less sales, not more. Third way to sell to people, trust, credibility. Do people actually feel like they can trust you? Do they feel like they can trust this product? Do you have a really, really bad landing page which looks like it was made by a 12-year-old? If you do, then maybe your business is run by a 12-year-old. Maybe, and suddenly all these doubts start creeping in and they'll just go and buy it somewhere else because there's always competition. You need to look credible, you need to look set up, and you need to be trustworthy. We need to be getting positive reviews. We need to be selling products which are actually what we say they are. We can't be digging up heaps of 1-star reviews in our page because we've tried to scam people. That's not a good way to do it. Next in selling is emotional connection, and this is the strongest thing because people buy with their emotions and they come back later and they justify it with their logic. You want them to feel a certain way. You want your product to make them feel a certain way. You want them to feel emotional about how their life is going to look once they have that product, because emotion is something that people really feel deep inside them. That's how we control their buying impulses, is by giving them a strong emotion. Going back to what I said about pain or desire, is it going to take them out of that painful state? Are they going to stop feeling so much pain in their life? Is it going to take them to that happy place where all their dreams come true? Those are all emotional things. And so emotion is the thing that we target relentlessly. Urgency, scarcity. Is it something that's just available for a short time? Is it selling quickly and so it's going away? Urgency and scarcity is a great way to make people impulse buy and buy now. Because a lot of times if people think about it for too long, they might just walk away. So urgency and scarcity, we have to insert it in there, but do not do it by just writing, hurry, only 10 left in stock. Every single person since the age of the dinosaurs has used that particular method. So again, homework assignment, how do we create scarcity without it feeling like fake scarcity? And the final selling cheat sheet here for you boys is identity and status. People want to have a high status. They want to feel good about themselves. They want to have that good, strong identity. The game of selling something comes down to moving someone from their current state to their desired state. We need to make them believe that this product that we have is going to take them from that sad, dark place which they've been stuck in their whole life and they just can't get out, to the cheat code to their happy place. It's going to be easy. The easier we can make it, the more appealing we can make it, the easier and quicker it's going to be for them to pull the trigger and go ahead and buy our product. And don't worry when you start making videos and they are terrible. It's going to be the case. My videos were shocking when I first started. Think of your best video coming around in 100 videos time. It's not going to be now. It doesn't have to be now. If we go in there and we try and be perfect, we're going to give up and get frustrated. Be consistent with it. Just focused on proving 3 things with every video, and eventually your videos are going to be, they're going to be banging. Step 5, we're going to start plugging in our traffic sources. So these videos we've made, we're posting them daily to every single platform that we can. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, whatever you want, start getting that traffic flowing. Depending on your niche, you can also go and try and drop some value in relevant communities. Maybe you can go to Reddit. If you've got a product which solves a problem, find the relevant communities and go and make some Reddit posts. Once you have proof that your angle and that video that you created is actually going to do well, then you can consider paid ads, but only once you have proof. Otherwise, you are just washing money down the toilet for nothing. If it's not going to get conversions organically, or if it's not going to get versions with a very small budget on paid ads, dumping money into it is not going to change anything. You might as well go to the casino. So make sure you're getting the best videos you can and focusing on organic reach, because that's free. It just costs your time before you consider trying to go down the paid advertising route. Because the people you're competing against in paid advertising are multi-billion-dollar corporations who have experts who have dedicated their lives to this. So we don't want to start trying to compete with them right away. Let's go after the organic stuff, the small market share first, then you can worry about wasting your money later. Step 6, we've done this complete process. Now it's about tracking results and tweaking. We go back to our spreadsheets, we're looking at clicks, we're looking at conversions, we're looking at any customer feedback, and we're gonna start doubling down on what gets attention. Did this particular hook in that video work well? Good, double down on it. Did this thing completely not work? Okay, that's fine, get rid of it. Let's not waste time with it anymore. We don't have to know what the perfect video looks like when we start at the beginning. We just have to go, okay, this is my first video. It's probably bad, I don't care. I'm gonna make it anyway. What's a change I can make? Boom, we'll make that change, we'll lose the other stuff. Boom, make another change, we'll lose the other stuff. And all we're doing is we're looking for the next possible best step, and eventually that is gonna end up, boom, at the best possible video. We just have to stay with it and keep repeating. And that's it. That is the full blueprint. That's the complete breakdown for you boys. And then all we do is we just continue scaling, testing, repeating, finding new ways, more money, more effort, more systems. We can start hiring staff. We can start doing that, whatever, but that's a bit more advanced. I can make another video on that if you need. So if you start this now and you start this seriously, a week from now, you could have your first money online already. And a week from now, if you haven't started this, well, the time's still gonna pass, so you might as well try. There's nothing to lose. So I hope you enjoyed this video, lads. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and as always, I will see you in the next video.